Hello, hello. Hey guys. Okay. So, Men Tell All happened last week for the Bachelorette. It was pretty intense, pretty interesting. It's probably like my favorite thing about this whole show. Um so we began, look, I don't know what order we went in, but we talked to Lee. We brought up the Kenny and Lee situation. And sometimes I still think that Rachel's a bit harder on Kenny than she needs to be about that whole situation because at what point do you not, you know, fight back? And that's all Kenny did. But whatever. So they were talking about the situation between Kenny and Lee and how Lee just took strike after strike of Kenny. Well, first he started with, was it Josiah? But then it was just Kenny. And it was just so heavy. And he's a terrible person. And he even told us, in the, oh dear, on the one-on-ones that he was just like, oh, I'm going to get under Kenny's skin. I'm going to make him look bad. Like, that's the game. Like, he was playing more of this game of destroy Kenny than he was trying to get to know Rachel. It was very weird. Like, it was like, why are you even here? I mean, ugh, like Lee was just a mess. And then, all of that got exposed and we could all see how trash he was, like all at the same time. And then they talked about the argument between them and could they forgive each other. Kenny's a great guy, so of course he was like, yeah, sure, maybe. But Lee is just so terrible. And then it became, about the whole race thing and, him trying to paint these black men as aggressive and how that does have a bad racial connotation to it. And he was just so full of crap. Oh, if I did anything, that's not me, man. So of course we had the tweets that have already been uncovered from him. One tweet after another just raising issue after issue. First one about, have you ever seen a pretty feminist? There's a reason for that. What? What? Okay, cool, great. Thanks, Lee. Thanks for that observation. You know, anyway, next. And then the next tweet was like, oh, about how women are temporary, get yourself a dog. Which that one, could have been tweeted out or heard. I mean, it's still rude. I don't think I tweet that unless you gotta be like a real comedian to get by with some things. Like, like you gotta be able to say something really funny for people not to hate you. Like, it's law. Um, and then, what's the difference between the NAACP and the Ku Klux Klan? At least the KKK has enough shame to hide their faces. Boy, what? So that tweet just, every other tweet got a oh or a what or boo. That tweet got silenced because everyone was really, shook. So different men stood up and like gave, little lessons, if you will, about why, how about how that tweet was so terrible. Then they tried to make him see if he understood what he had said, and I don't really think he did. He's like, oh, that wasn't me. That tweet got cut off by I Facebooked that, and then Twitter cut it off, and it took the tweet from my Facebook and it put it on the Twitter, and it just cut it in half. I don't know what happened. Okay, look, I use Facebook, I use Twitter, I use Tumblr, I use all kinds of things. I have never been able to send a Facebook status straight to my Twitter. Like, Twitter sends them to my Facebook. Tumblr sends them to my Facebook, but Facebook doesn't really send out. Now, maybe I haven't discovered that yet. And if that is the truth, then okay. But I can't really imagine another half of that status that would have redeemed anything. So Chris was like, can you at least say that even no matter how you, because he kept trying to double talk. Like, I thought that was a tweet that I cannot condone, and that's not me. Okay, whatever. Even if today you are not the person that tweeted those tweets, if today you are not the person that did what you did then, that antagonized Lee, that antagonized Josiah, can you at least say that at some point, at the point you made this tweet, that you were being racist? and he just sort of shimmied and scooted around. I'm not a racist. What's a race? I'm not racist. I've never even seen a racist. I can't even spell racist. I'm not a racist. It was just so much, and it was just like, okay, dude, whatever. Finally, he had like some apology about how those what he had done before was racist and it's not him, and he has a lot to learn. Like, okay, I don't really believe him anymore because he's so manipulative and he's just so him. But whatever. I did go into like an explanation on the NAACP and the KKK, but this is not a history lesson. It's a Bachelorette, what do you call it, recap or whatever. If you need me to explain more of that to you, I can make another video. Whatever. But to put it plain and simple, the tweet was disrespectful because at the very bottom line of it, the KKK murder people and do much worse. And well, it's not a lot worse than murder. You know what I mean? They kill people and do a lot of terrible things. The NAACP is there to help people and protect their civil rights. The end. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not even gonna. I'm done. Point is, it was racist, and if you are trying to defend it, you suck. Oh, we got to see Kenny's daughter, though, and that was really cute. Like, she came out and she brought him a rose, and it was just like the sweetest little thing. Because, she missed him while he was on the show. That was his biggest concern, was her. To find someone to bring home to her, and to get back to her. And now he's back with her, and that's great, because I really do like Kenny. And it was just a really sweet moment. What else happened that was interesting from Mental? Oh, Dean. Oh, Dean. 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 Well, Dean got to say his part, which was basically what we already knew, is that he felt slighted because he shared his love, and she kind of reciprocated and then didn't give him a rose. And really what she said was what we already knew, was that, yeah, I love you, Dean, but I love 3 other people. Like, gosh. How do you do that? How do you deal with that? Like, it's so hard and it's so confusing. And I'm not blaming her because, again, this is a situation that they all knew they would be in. But it's just, it's icky, It's really icky and it's unfair. But so I just felt bad for him. And again, all the stress is just on his face. Like, he says that he understands and that he's not, but he's upset. So there was that. Ooh, y'all remember Fred? Because I forgot it. That's his name, right? Fred? I believe so. I forgot about Fred. And I don't even know why, but I did. Remember a little earlier on, there was this little boy that she used to camp counsel, or is that a thing? Can I make that a verb? Whatever. She was a camp counselor and he went to camp, and she was an after school. I don't know. She was older than him, but not by like a lot, like 15 and 9. I think. But she remembers him as being bad. He was that bad little kid. And now he's a grown up man. He's a man. And she just could not get over it. And I did feel bad for him. Because like the last day he finally kissed her and she was just like, no, that's just that little kid. And I was like, okay. And so he did a little spill, which honestly felt like he was reading like, Dear Rachel, I just want you to know, like, it was weird. But, he was just saying, like, you never gave me a chance. You never gave me a chance because all you saw was this little guy, but I'm not a little kid. And I just, it's like, but he was like, I'm a man, like, I'm a grown man, and I really liked you, and you didn't even look at me. And he's right. She didn't. But you know what? When you got 30 other dudes here, and you're just not feeling one, I mean, do what you do. Because again, this is such a weird, inorganic, odd situation, but I did think it was kind of rude the way she sort of approached his whole thing. But, what can you do? So he was upset, but he said his piece, and I don't know, did she just laugh at him? I can't remember. She was just like, oh, okay, sorry. It was weird. But good luck, Fred. I don't think there's. Oh, Waboom guy. Waboom. Oh my gosh. Waboom guy got into an argument with everyone because he's just so freaking weird. And they were like, You're a joke, man. You're a joke. And he was like, How am I a joke? Come on, Waboom. Come on. Do you not know? Do you really not know? I don't know. Maybe they had something special behind the scenes, but whoa, boom! I can't even do it because I won't do it. Um, he was just so much. He told Dean to shut up, and honestly, he can have a couple of seats. So, no. Ew, but then they did the bloopers, and Dean did this thing with gum and put it behind. So he lost a lot of points there. But all in all, the bento wall was pretty good. I don't know who she's gonna pick. My idea would I think she's gonna pick Eric. Just because Brian is so slick and she doesn't know. She's afraid that Peter won't propose to her if she does pick him. Eric is a little inexperienced, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I guess that's all I have for you. Uh, but the Bachelorette, it concludes tonight with the final rose ceremony or whatever, and maybe a proposal. So good luck, Rachel. Good luck, guys. And may the odds be ever in everyone's favor. Bye! Thanks for watching. Bye.